Hello and bienvenue. I am Joker, the Full Metal Joker. Now, before we get started with the topic at hand, I'd like to let you know two things. One, there are no trigger warnings here. If you do not like what has to be said, please remove yourself from this video. Two, everything I have to say is mostly opinion based, with a lining of truth. But if you feel like I'm wrong in certain areas or do not have enough information in others, please feel free to contact me. You should already know how to do this by now. Now, the topic I am going to cover today is a rather interesting one because there is a lot going on, and as you have been watching the news as of recently, you should already know what I should be covering. But for those who may not, I will be talking about the Kavanaugh case. Now, I know quite a few YouTubers have talked about it, but it is my turn to throw my hat into the ring. Now, looking at all the evidence, listening to the court proceedings, I honestly have to say that the man is innocent. Now, the reason why I said based on the evidence is because I wasn't there, you wasn't there. And this is how court works. You look at the evidence, you weigh the facts, you listen to the witnesses. And oh boy, either the witnesses outright lied or blatantly just can't remember crap. And before you pull the, well, it was this many years ago and memories can be foggy by that time. No. When you've been raped or molested, there are certain things you will never forget. No matter how much counseling you go through, no matter how much medications you take or drugs that you use to dull the pain and try to forget, there are things you will remember. Now, am I discontinuing the fact that Ford may not have been molested by someone? No, she very well may have. But looking at the evidence that she has tried to present to everyone about herself, about Kavanaugh, it's highly unlikely that he did anything. Looking at the evidence that he presented, it's more likely supports him, and this is how court is ruled. And the fact that people, most likely, most of them on the left, pull the listen and believe hashtag #MeTooBS, it is disgusting. You don't do that in court. You bring out the evidence, and when she brought out her witnesses, they either said that either it didn't happen or they don't remember. And the fact when someone's molested and stuff like that, there are things that you as a witness will never forget as well. And the other testimonies, they were all, again, either oops, I forgot, or outright lies. And the fact that they were praising this woman as a hero? Really? Do you people not understand what's going to happen to this guy now? Now that he has this scarlet letter pinned on his chest, etched into his skin, it will never go away. That once he does make it to becoming a part of the Supreme Court, that he will be known as the rapist that got political power. And if you don't believe me, they're still pinning Trump with the grab him by the, well, you know the rest of that line. It's saying that he likes to give unwanted advances to women when he's done nothing as well. And using this tactic, using this listen and believe tactic, is doing nothing more but hurt the people that have actually been raped, that have the adequate evidence to go, I was molested, I was raped. And then people are going to go, yeah, sure. And it's going to make things very hard for those that really been through it. Because quite frankly, those that have actually been through those kind of things have been heavily traumatized, where they are either heavily paranoid and or suicidal, blaming themselves, and they're living their life where any kind of smell, sound, or sensation will have them curled up in a ball in the corner because they relived it. And I'm sorry, I do not agree that Kavanaugh did anything. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. If you want to support me monetarily, please check out my Patreon. You can always donate to my PayPal. Anything, any way you can provide would be very nice. Thank you, and good luck.